This man's put the whole Chick-fil-A sandwich, like, not container, the wrapping. He put that whole thing in the microwave. Welcome back, Doo-Wops. So today we're going to be talking about my undergrad experience at ODU. That's Old Dominion University in Norfolk, Virginia. So, I guess we could just hop right into it. So, undergrad was interesting, to say the least. I didn't think I really had it planned like this, but it was worth it at the end of it all. Freshman year, I moved in. I lived in a triple. I was supposed to be in a double, but during the housing portal phase, it was a lot going on, and I think I picked the wrong room. And yeah, so we ended up in a triple. So that's where I met two of my roommates. The freshman year, like, living situation was annoying, to say the least. It's not that I had a problem, like, living in the same room. It was the actions being done in the room. To say the least, I had the two roommates I had my first semester. I had two more. Well, I had them switched. Well, I didn't really have them switched, but, like, it got switched my last semester, freshman year. That semester was a little better living wise. Didn't really have, like, a lot of problems. Honestly, they were just really like to themselves and chill. Adrian is hilarious. Yo, he tried to kill me freshman year. So mind you, I'm minding my business on my bed, and I think I was on my laptop or something. And he goes to he uses my microwave. And so he's warming up his Chick-fil-A. So I didn't watch him put the Chick-fil-A in the microwave, which I should have. 15 seconds in, he's like on his bed or doing something on his phone, and I hear like pop, pop, pop. I look over, it's yo, this man's put the whole Chick-fil-A sandwich, like, not container, the wrapping. He put that whole thing in the microwave. I said, Adrian. He goes, what? Oh. I said, what are you doing? So he opens it, and it's like this small flame on the corner, and then it goes out, and I just look at him. Now at this point, I'm like, well, Adrian is homeschooled. Well, was homeschooled. Nope, can't even give it to him, I said, Adrian, it's week 1, and you've already tried to kill me. Once so far. Adrian is a character. My hallmates, oh my god, I loved my hall freshman year. I hope I'm not gonna forget anybody by name. There was Ashley, Brooklyn, Monet, Diamond, Lex, Shakayla, Ebony, Janelle, did I say Shakayla already? Tiana, Kiana, who else is there? Brandon, what was this Samoan's name? It's leaving my head. I think one of the names was Kyle. Ooh. Me, Adrian, Hassan. Adrian and Hassan were my roommates. And then after they left, it was Peachman and Wade. Jesus. Forgive me, I'm sick. Who else was there? Jesus Christ. I think I'm forgetting people. Oh no, they're gonna be so mad. Oh, Kiane. Kaylin. Who else lived over there going down the hall? Oh, Tanika. Alicia. I'm forgetting one of their names. But yeah, that was a great, like, that whole hall was just so, like, we were just so tight. We literally watched How to Get Away with Murder together. We watched Scan, like, we like watched shows, we watched movies, we went places together, went to parties. Like, we actually hung out outside of the dorm, so it was great. Our our RAs were the best, and they were over us. Jared, our first semester, yo, he was the best. I remember one day, me and Kaylin were. Was it me? Yeah, me and Kaylin. We were in my room, and we took a nap on my bed. Why did I wake up to him in my room, and he's throwing water balloons at us in the room on my bed? I literally was woken up. We were woken up by water balloons. The second week, I said, "What the hell?" Like, we literally chased this man. We literally chased this man. Literally all around that dorm, outside, inside, different hall. He was a grand time. I think he left after our first year. Then we got Brianna. She was really grand. Yo, she was just going with the wind with whatever we were doing, honestly. Like, she was so laid back. Victoria was laid back, but she got over us like the last semester. We gave this girl hell. Like, we even took the girls markers and her dry erase board off her door. We were fighting in the halls. We were wrestling. We were being loud in our rooms. I was cussing Adrian out through the walls, and she stayed right beside us, mind you. So she literally almost heard everything. She heard all the arguments, all the fights. And let's not forget the moments where me and Shakayla used to fight like every other day. Me, her, and Kaylin. They jumped me. Yo, we broke Tiana's mirror in her room.
Oh my God. Catch the mirror, catch the mirror. Oh, that's 7 years of bad luck. That's 7 years of, oh my God.
Yo, I remember the last, like, few weeks of our last semester, me and Kayla were fighting in the hallway. Victoria came out and snapped. Yo, she wasn't having it. She literally, like, came in and said, "Y'all need to go in y'all room before I write all y'all blah, blah, blah." We looked at her like, "You do know we leave in, like, 3 days?" Yo, but I still loved her, honestly. She was grand. All the crazy events, honestly. Like, we were crazy, but it was so much fun. Me and Lex tried that damn, like, flip back thing. Like, y'all, like, one person's upside down, the other person, like, hold their legs, and, like, y'all keep flip. We tried that. That was a fail. Yo, that shit was so hard. Yo. Sophomore year, I moved to, I was staying in England freshman year, if anybody knows what that is. Sophomore year, I moved to Powhatan. There's like apartments. They were kind of like, it was okay, but it was 4 people in the apartment, but two people in each room, and 1.5 bath. So I lived with my LB, Dennis. I didn't know the other 2 people. We didn't really converse. Like, we would say like hi, like whatnot, like maybe have like mini convo, but we didn't really like converse like that or hang out. We didn't hang out until like maybe the second semester. And I was like, yo, like, we could have been hanging out this whole time. Y'all are cool as hell. But Steven is actually, I think Christian moved back home. But Steven, he's still one of my really good friends. We actually became really close after sophomore year. But Dennis is Italian, and yo, he can cook his ass off. I had to find this one video. It was so embarrassing. Yo, he cooked this stuffed chicken. I don't know what type of I don't know what it was, but I know he had to get like specific cheeses and whatnot. It was like square. That chicken was so good. Like, it literally, if I find this clip, I'm going to insert it, but like, it literally made me dance. Like, turned into a whole ballerina. Like, that food was so good.
Beautifully transformed hair. I still put my hair through a lot. Includes 23 repairs, restores, restructures.
It was good. Freshman year, I forgot to say. I joined a fraternity. I joined Phi Mi Alpha Symphonia, music fraternity. I joined that my first semester. That was a good time. That's where I met my big, and I met actually a few people that are and were in my friend circle through that. Then junior year, that's when I moved off campus my first year for my first time. First time living on my own technically. And I lived with my roommate, John. But that was okay for like the first year. But that went very sour the second year. Like, I wasn't having it. It was just so much bullshit and like dumb shit going on. And I'm just like, why? Again, people can't be real. People don't own up to what they do. And one thing I'm not going to do is sit here and lie. But that's besides the point. So junior year was decent. I think I might do a story time on what happened junior year, because child, they almost made me reach back and pull out my pants me because they were trying it. On like several accounts, I've had people like just trying it for no reason. They're just doing dumb. They saying dumb stuff. Like, why? Like, I'm so easygoing. Just don't try me. But several people decided they wanted to do that, and either way. So now we're senior year. It was very rough. I did 4.5 years. I wish I would have been able to graduate last spring, but graduation, like that whole, actually not that whole year was so bad. Like, maybe the worst year of my life. Like, honestly. The class, I worked like 2-3 jobs throughout college. Like, everything but my freshman year, because I didn't have like a car or anything for transportation or a job nearby. So I literally didn't. I worked 3 jobs, and I was taking almost 12, 15 credits every semester. So it was wearing down on my body. It like doing that for 3 years, like I was like literally just here. Probably why my eyes look like this now, honestly. Damn bags. But it would just work constantly. I worked at McDonald's. I had Ubered. I ordered up. I worked at a desk. I worked Domino's. Yeah. It was just rough on my body. It was rough on my body. It was rough on my mind, my spirit, my soul. Like, then after like the 4th senior year, I guess this is where I get to my last half semester. That was literally the worst. Like, falling out with family. A whole lot of friends that year were just falling out. school. Now I'm working 3 jobs. I'm doing 12 credits and an internship. Literally, like, I was just there. I was just going with the flow. I wasn't even here. Like, mentally, I wasn't even here. So at that point, I wasn't even there to argue with anybody. I wasn't, like, here to do anything other than work, school, and come home. Like, my relationship just, it was starting to deteriorate. Everybody was leaving. And it was just too much, like, honestly. And I got to the point where I was having, like, breakdowns. Like, at least twice a month. Like, things just weren't adding up. I'm falling behind in classes. I'm trying to do work. I'm trying to make sure I got my bills. And it's just... It literally it just broke me, honestly. I applied for graduation, and honestly, that was like a relief on my shoulder. Like, I just gotta get through this, and I'm done. Like, I just gotta get through this. And it was so hard. Like, my support system wasn't there, and I just felt like everybody was being selfish, and it was like, not really abandoning me, but like, again, they were just being selfish and everyone was being self-centered and nobody was thinking like, oh, well, maybe Savon is. I had a few like friends, every now, Savon, just keep going, you got it, just push through. But when you lose like major people from like the support system, it really like hurts. So graduation comes around. Actually, no, my birthday comes, and my birthday party was probably the best day of the semester. That was November 25th. So I went a whole 4 months basically of like suffering from August to November. That party was literally like, it gave me hope that maybe, things will actually be okay. I had a grand time. I looked great. My friends were there. Everybody was having a grand time. Like, it was just grand. Good venue and all. Graduation comes. And, like, I was not enthused. Like, I promise you, I didn't want any parts of graduation. I wasn't going to walk. I wasn't buying my cap and gown. Like, I literally just wanted a diploma and just to be done. That's how drained and over it, like, of the whole situation I was. Honestly, if my dad didn't keep asking me about graduation, I wouldn't have said nothing about it because I promise you nobody else asked, really. No, that whole semester, nobody asked. So, that's that. I bought my cap and gown literally the 1st. I picked up my tickets the 12th. Mind you, I graduated on the 15th. Again, I had the money for all this stuff. I didn't want to. Like, I didn't care enough to. I felt like people were going to take my graduation and try to make it a moment. Like, for them. And I'm just like, that's not what this is. Like, I worked my ass off to get here. And this is not a photo shoot. Like, the stuff I had to do to get here is crazy. And for the people to be like to up and leave during this semester at this exact time, and then for graduation to come around and then I'm just supposed to be like, oh, everything's okay. I can't do that. Like, I can't play fake. I can't play like everything's okay. Like, so I took my graduation photos on the 12th. Like, I honestly didn't care. And I wouldn't have taken them unless the person asked me to take if he could take mine. So like I didn't want to do any of it. Like, I was so over it. I promise you. Like, and I'm not trying to be extra. Like, I really was over it, and I never wanted to say anything to anybody that put me in a position to even feel that way because I didn't have it in me. I don't want to argue. I don't feel that I have to need to argue. I can't teach people how to be good people. I can't teach you how to support me. I can't do that. Like, if you don't have that already here, then I don't know what else to do. Like, I go out of my way. And I will go out of my way every single time. And you can ask any of my friends on every social media platform. If you post anything related to your business, you sell it, I'll repost it for you. I'll put it on my story. I'll share it. I'll retweet. Like, I'll do all those things. You don't have to ask. Like, I promise you will never have to ask. Because that's just me. I don't know if other people think that way or what's the case, but I just know that I know how it feels. Like, I went on two or three like ventures so far. I'm doing like a small like travel business where I help people like travel on a budget and whatnot. I'll show you guys basically like how I do that, like how I can assist you in that in like another vlog. But I did that. I've done YouTube. Well, I'm doing YouTube now, and I'm trying different avenues. But I feel like sometimes the support is only with those 5-6 people. But again, you have to be content with that because those 5 to 6 people can eventually turn into 12, 20. Like, it just keep building. So I'm content with that. Like, I would never be mad at that. I'm not mad. Like, but it's just when you put your all into something, and then the people know you're putting your all, but then they don't even try to like give you that extra push. So, in a sense, it really like pissed me off in a sense. Like, I went on this whole like rant. I was so mad. Like, I was so livid. Overall, I would say my college experience was interesting. Again, I wish I could have been, that person, coming to for a ride, don't have to stress with so much. But honestly, I'm so grateful that like I had to go through this, honestly. I'm grateful for everything I've had to endure. I'm grateful for everything I've had to go through. I'm grateful for everything I've had to do. Like, I'm grateful because it made me who I am now. Like, and honestly, I feel like 4 or 5 years ago, Savon, this is like a major improvement, and honestly, I love it. Like, I would not change my college experience like at all. I didn't want everything to go like this, but I'm glad everything did go like this in a sense, because I got a degree now. I have potential to not have to work 3 jobs. I don't have to stress about school as much now. Do I want a master's? Yes. I think I might go back for like school counseling or something. I majored in human services, so like social work and whatnot. I concentrated in substance abuse. That was what my internship was, and a few of some of my classes. But I think I'll do like school counseling. I don't think I want to do social work as a master's, but I would be open to do it as a job. I like working with the youth, honestly. I like the whole like empowering people, motivating people to do to succeed. I love it. I feel like I eventually more than likely start a nonprofit. But that's really my college experience, honestly. I have a few sad stories I'll probably share from my actual college experience. I'll do in another vlog. That's just because I don't want to make this one too long. I just want to give like an overview of my graduation experience. Just know I had probably 0 scholarships my whole time. I think they gave me like $500 for like when I did marching band. Maybe I didn't know I played sax. I played since 6th grade. But I haven't played in 2 years. I need to go back home and get that like immediately because I miss it so much. I encourage anybody to go to college. It is hard. I promise you it's hard, but it's so worth it. You'll feel so relieved after you finish. I recommend ODU. I felt literally at home. Like the whole, like it being a PW, it's not even a PWI anymore. I want to say an MCI, Multicultural Institute. That's just because the diversity and the diversity level of the school isn't like it's not really minority because we technically are like almost neck and neck in a sense, but you have a good mix of everybody. The campus is beautiful. The staff is great. You're going to have a few problems and a few bad people or bad apples here and there, but it's a public college. I think I racked up around 70,000 in loans, which is okay. It's okay. It's okay. But even then, worth it. If you enjoyed my graduation experience and you want to tune in to what else I have to do, subscribe. Because I have a lot of stories. I'm not really the story time person, but I'll share a few knowledge just to show people, you know, what exactly I had to endure, like the hypocrisy and like stupidity that I really had to like go through. So, if you like this video, comment, subscribe, tag a friend. You already know. So, do y'all have a great night and Happy New Year's Eve.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.